let me win. In the world where they want you to lose, let me win, Lord. Let me win. Move with the world on the still only in it, just to win it, y'all. When I ain't asking for a standout.
There is definitely more than what we see, and I feel like,
for sure,
you know, rest in peace to George Floyd. But like, the more and more shit come out, bro, the more and more shit you see, which like I said, you know, 80% of the shit you see in on social media, in the news is lies. Anyway, that's just how shit's set up, bro. I'm gonna mix in enough lies with a sprinkle of the truth. You know what I'm saying? If I get you to flip over your mind frame and your thought that the lie is the truth and the truth is a lie, I got you. I know that. I know that just using my mind every day. I know that just raising my kids. That's what gives me the knowledge to know how they, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't doing shit but treating us like kids. Them people, they don't see people, bro. They see numbers. They do not physically see no faces. They only see numbers. What I can do for these 332 million people, what's going to be the best for them? Right. As a whole, like, they ain't thinking about old boy with fucking that just made 10 million this quarter. He got to report it to him, but they ain't worrying about him. They don't see dude that's working $400 a week. Like, they ain't seeing that. Like, they're not seeing that. They see numbers, head, census. They see shit like that. They don't see people.
Well, I feel like this, honestly. If people really knew how bad we were being played,
bruh.
These riots,
I know.
These riots is nothing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Iceberg.
It really is,
bro.
And we're being manipulated and controlled, and that's how. The same way we're talking about this text message, right? How fast people can just kind of like let their mind take over.
Right.
That's how fast these riots take off. You know what I'm saying? And because you could organize in a click of a button, right? And then everybody's thinking off emotion with the click of a button. Yeah. And that's kind of what's going on. Said they burned down this precinct. I said rightfully so, but I wasn't talking about them burning it down, doing the right thing. I'm talking about the fact that the police didn't do anything, because they could have came down, swooped down, and pretty much blew everybody up for burning the precinct, right. And they didn't do it. That's why I say rightfully so. They let it happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because people were thinking off emotion. So just think if the police would have thought off emotion while they were thinking off emotion, they would have had a lot of dead. You know, they could have gassed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have got ugly.
Check this out. Like, places that I see that happen is like big places where you got big police stations. But truth be told, and the police would never outnumber those people. Never.
No.
In no situation.
They would never.
Bro, you can bring in bro, you will have to bring in 3 to 4 different countries, bro. For 300 out of the 332 people, 332 million people that's here, you got 100 million people in the streets. You cannot do that, bro. Y'all do not have enough people, bro. You don't have enough, bro. No, bro. You gonna have to let off a bomb or some shit. You're not gonna, bro. Them people is not crazy, no. They just know everybody not gonna go out there. But if everybody was on that tip, bro, them people had no chance, bro. And they know that. They know that. Well, come on, bro. Think about this.
But it's a shame that we don't know that, because we're unorganized. So, you know, you put this into perspective. You so right that, let's say, President gets on tomorrow and says, COVID-19 has accelerated, increased. We have to lock down the country. If everybody said, nah, we're not locking down the country. If everybody said that, what you gonna do?
Can't do nothing.
Nothing.
You don't have enough police.
Right. You don't have enough police. You don't have enough power. No. You don't have nothing.
But that goes to show you how much respect the people have for the so-called police, bro. Because if it was bad like that, I don't even want to say, bro. I'm not going to even say on here what can possibly happen. And the things that can happen that can't be undone. That's why you're not pushing that button yet. You're not going to hit that major button. Right. That major button we know, we always talk about.
And even in the world.
They not going to hit that because ain't no coming back from that, bro. You already showing people that you don't care about them in every way, fashion, and form, from cancer to bro. It goes on and on. So you going to show them that you don't care, even through all this shit, and everybody's still gonna wake up and go to work and keep this economy going and moving, all for the strength of their families and people that left from here and left from land and different things to keep on going and keep family and, you know, their whole lineage going. You're gonna show them, no, I'm gonna lock you down, I'm gonna do what you want, I'm gonna do what I want, I'm gonna force you to do something, I'm gonna force you to do that. Try that shit.
Right.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be good, bro.
Well, eventually,
bro, every other country, bro, they love us, bro.
for sure.
All around the world, bro. Them people will tear the world up for us, bro.
They,
I don't
they
think
want to
people
be an
understand
American.
that, bro.
Everybody,
These
because they
people-
envy.
bro,
They envy.
These people protesting for George Floyd all the way overseas, bro. Bruh, come on, bro. These people will really
Right.
burn the whole world, bro. Right now, because first of all, everybody don't want to be the leader anyway. In America, the leader. You start fucking over your people, that's your weakness right there. They gonna get you. You hit. You fuck over your own people, the country already know they can come in and
The
punish you.
people turn it back on you, you're done.
You're done.
It's over.
That's what I'm saying. It's just that easy, and that's all to cover for the whole situation with, you know, George. Once again, rest in peace to that man, dog. Cause like that shit was crucial. Like, dude, ain't had to do that, man. Man, pick that man up and rest and put him in
Dude,
the
bro,
car.
they had, from what I understand, he was 9 seconds. They had his knee
9
on his
minutes,
neck.
yeah, 9 minutes.
I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
9 seconds. 9 minutes. 9 minutes? Why?
Bro, I didn't
You got
know.
other cops here. It's
To
not
this
like
day?
you had to keep him. It's not like he was resisting and you had to keep him suppressed. You got other guys around you. All they got to do is cuff him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To this
He-
day, I haven't watched the video. I haven't.
I didn't watch it either.
Like, I shared it for other people to see, but I haven't physically
I saw
sat
enough.
and watched.
I saw the still
watched-
shot.
I watched it was like a 7-second video somebody else posted off of like a screenshot that I didn't know was it, and that's the only reason. You feel what I'm saying? They had like the cop standing up, so I'm thinking they're trying to show somebody had like another video of a view of him just not doing nothing. But when I clicked on it, it happened to be Deuce on his neck. So of course, when I first see it, I ain't want to watch it because, like I said, I wasn't trying to. But I watched it just because I pressed play and it started to play already. You know what I mean? Because I was already anxious to watch it, but I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
The knee and the neck. I mean, that's all I needed to see. And the reason why I didn't watch it, the last time I watched something like that, it was the guy in Baton Rouge. I don't know his name. One who died in Baton Rouge, where the cop shot him in the chest. It was a couple years ago.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
2,
yeah,
3 years ago.
yeah. But see, look, check
And
this
see,
out. No,
and-
no,
and that
look,
was
perfect
like, I
situation.
don't need to see
Perfect
that.
situation, son. Perfect situation. I can't even tell you dude's name, bro. I can't
No, I
even
don't
tell
know.
you
I
dude's
don't-
name.
right, I don't
Because
remember.
Let me tell you something. There's always an event to make us forget about
Right.
the last shit.
Right,
that
I
happened.
don't remember his
You
name,
what
but
I'm
I know
saying?
exactly.
I can't even remember dude's
I know
name.
the situation.
That's sad. That's sad, America. That's fucking sad.
Right.
Because guess what? There's no possible way, bro. There's no possible way, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how they say we just another number.
I'm gonna
That's
remember
how
his
fast
name
we
before
forgot.
we get off of here, though. I'm gonna remember his name, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure. I
You
remember.
go Google
I'm
it.
like, yep. Because I want to make sure I see his name on here. Like,
But that's how fast we forget things, and that just proves we're just another statistic. The only person who really can keep yourself from being a statistic at the end of the day is you, and sometimes you can't even control that. So the best thing to do is actually do is do your best to be able to control that number.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. I don't really even know the situation with, like, what led up to the police officer kneeing him in the neck.
Supposedly. Well, you know, at first when the story came out, it was like, he stole something. Then it was, he had a fake card. Then he wrote a bad check. No, I think the fake card, I heard the fake card first, then I heard he stole first, and then I heard about the bad check. You know what
All
I'm
in
saying?
one day?
Yeah, like, no, like consecutively, like day after day. Like it was a new one every day. After, you know, with all the rioting and all that. So I
Right.
still don't know physically what it is. But
Right.
still,
It's-
none of that warrants a man being
No.
Bro,
He didn't kill nobody.
bro, listen, this, you know what's crazy?
He didn't
You know
kill
what's crazy?
anybody.
This is crazy. Bro, you didn't even shoot a man, bro. You put your knee in the man's neck. And,
Right.
And, bro, do you have, bro, that ain't shit, bro. That ain't shit that even happens, bro.
Well, come
like,
to find
you knee
out.
somebody in the neck till they die, bro, that's something like we outside playing. You land on me or some UFC shit like you know, nigga pull your arm back and you gotta tap out.
Right. He tapped
Bro,
out.
like, bro, dude telling
It's
you
over.
I cannot breathe, bro. Get your motherfucking
Did
ass
the
up,
shit
man.
you posted today about the mayor, the Mississippi mayor, saying that if you wouldn't be able to talk if you couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
You can't
And
say
I'm
you
saying,
can't.
I'm
What
saying,
is-
like, bro.
How to touch
Yeah.
our reality can you be, bro?
I want the only thing I seen when I seen him, the first thing I asked him was, "Where the fuck is your neck, son?"
Yeah.
I'm so serious. Cause people like that, son, I would, bro.
If you could say I can't breathe, then you obviously had some wind.
Where your mind at to even say that at a time like this, bro? You know what? I don't give you no right to say that. No right ever. But if you gonna say that shit at your kitchen table where ain't nobody else can fucking hear you. That way your thoughts.
No, he said
and
it
shit-
on Twitter.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. What you speaking out?
You don't think anybody's gonna see it?
No, it's not that.
And that's it. Look,
Everybody want to be in the starlight, bro.
I'm
You think
sure
that's
he
the wrong
said
thing.
that, probably said that right out the gate, without thinking. He probably didn't. He didn't read the report. You know, we talk about speaking out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to delete it after. He said he
hold on,
deleted
wait.
it. If you read the
I'm-
article,
I'm-
he said he deleted it.
I'm looking for the man name, and I'm looking it up on Google. A man got killed in Baton Rouge yesterday.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at this.
No, well,
Bro.
did you see they had a protest on the West Bank?
No, wait, son.
Yeah, yesterday
Oh, yeah.
over something totally different.
Desto, man. Look, yeah. Rest in peace, Desto, bro. I met dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude really cool, man. Dude really was cool.
So what happened?
And
I didn't read.
You know
I
the
don't.
artist, huh?
No, I
Yeah.
never. The
That's
only
how I
thing
met
I
him on
saw
some music shit.
was on YouTube. You know, the news. Like, I'm subscribed to one of the news channels to keep up with the news. And guy, you know, the local news, like it's WWL. Just they were protesting over a JPSO
What's that
shooting.
man name? Alton Sterling?
I think that is his name. That is it.
Alton
That's
Sterling?
it. That's it.
No, look, check this out.
In
And I ain't
Baton
found
Rouge.
it yet. Look, I ain't found it yet. I haven't found it yet. I don't know if you can see my phone, but I haven't
No,
found
they
it
can't
yet.
see that.
Yeah, they probably can't. But look, I haven't found it yet, but I'm about to look his name up, but that name came to me.
That is it.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's it.
That's his name, bro. Alton Sterling. Rest in peace to Alton Sterling.
But that was that video
you know,
when I
and
saw
prayers
that.
for
Like,
his family again. But Desto, dude, cool, man. Dude was a good dude, man. And what's crazy is I can't really speak on the situation because you know I wasn't.
You wasn't
I
there. You don't know
there.
you wasn't there.
But I will say this. You feel what I'm saying? Don't talk about two guns, bro. If that man ain't used them things, you feel me?
So they said he
You
had
could
two
say,
guns
you
on
could
him or
say
something.
that. I'm saying you could say that, but why make that like a main thing of your conference, like as if, oh, you shot him because he had two guns, bruh. The man, the way I hear the man was running. So if he wasn't hitting, like that mean you shot him in the back.
So he went. He did the dirty. He pulled him out like it's. That's what he did, right? I mean, that's what you would think if
Yeah,
they said,
like,
oh, he had
what
two
the-
guns, like
yeah,
he did
pulled
the
him off,
right,
like he come in cowboy style or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, come on, bro, don't do that, man, like that, man. Don't do him that, bro.
Like,
I
quick
understand
draw.
you don't want nobody else to get in trouble, but bro, you gotta let them take their lick because at the end of the day, bro, you killed that man, and that man ain't even, you know what I'm saying? And and like I said, I ain't want to speak too much on it because I really don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But when I heard about it, I know who dude is. I met him through one of my homies. And dude real, like, humble, bro. You know, a lot of them artists, a lot of people be thinking them dudes is really, like, monsters. Them dudes really not. You get in the studio with these dudes, bro, you really see these dudes really intelligent. Them dudes really smart. Like, they
Right.
really want to aspire to be something. It's not just, let me bust some heads. And it ain't none of
Right.
that, bro. Everybody want to eventually get to a point where they got a family and living and enjoying life. Nobody wants
Well,
to
see,
be doing
I'm gonna
none
be
of that
honest.
shit.
A lot of that music is made because they think that's what they got to do to be hot.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If I ain't saying this, you're not gonna listen to me. If I start trying to educate you, you're just gonna turn me off before the beat kicks in.
Right.
So, you know, people get drawn into talking about the dark side of everything in their lives
Facts.
rather than trying to bring in, you know,
I
create a
try.
balance of it.
See,
You understand what I'm saying?
I try to I try to stay away from, you know, Because with music, bro, music is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
That's just like back in the day, the way I was told. And I say the way I was told is because I haven't fully looked into it yet. But the way I'm told, like, music was recorded at a different frequency.
Absolutely, it was.
It made
It
you
was. They
feel
changed
different.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Right. They
You know what I
changed
mean?
the frequency.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now today is different.
Because
you
it
know?
hits your chakras different than it
Yeah.
did back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy is
And-
because a lot of people don't know that.
Man, you gotta go check out. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna send you some links to. You ever heard of Professor Griff?
Yeah, that's
You know
my
Professor
dog,
Griff? All right. So you go listen to what he gets into detail about the frequency and how that low bass hits your chakras and
do something serious, bro.
I mean he goes deep into some stuff
You
that
know, and like I said, I'm gonna be
rabbit
honest
holes.
with you, bro. I'm not a man idolizer, you know, and I think that's, you know, I love my dad, but I think it's you know, it's partially his you know, the reason for how it is, or shall I say the reason why I am like that is because of that. It's because I don't idolize no man. I don't do that.
Right.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's because I know the Creator created all of us, and I know that one day if I don't reach age and I pass on or whatever, my, you know, people that know me, eventually my age and the age that you are, it passes that time. Like
idolizing. You can't idolize somebody.
Yeah,
you know, you can't do
especially
the
man,
Beatles
I
thing
can't-
and grab it on the
Yeah.
fan. But you can like appreciate
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
and study and
Facts.
respect what they
Facts.
did. You know how they trailblazed whatever they did to get where
Right,
they're at.
right,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, definitely.
And study that.
Definitely.
And that's what that's what
just
it's there for.
Be
Right.
appreciative of their accomplishments. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Just to know that, you know, you can reach it there and it's possible for you to get
Exactly.
there too. You know
Their
what I'm saying?
trophies are there to observe,
Inspiration.
understand the story
Hell
and,
yeah.
and figure out their highs and lows, and not only like appreciate their gifts, but learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Right.
learn from their mistakes because
Right.
there's no way that they just was perfect all the way up the top. There's some bumpy road in any level of success. All right, look at the Last Dance just finished. Look at all the drama that they went through. Like there was continued drama the entire time up the hill. There was never a time where they were just riding high. There was always something going on that they had some adversity that they had to deal with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean,
Right.
and that's everything in life, and that's what you should appreciate. You know, the fact that this diamond that you're looking at wasn't shiny one day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
Facts,
was
facts,
rough.
facts,
It
facts,
was
facts.
it was nasty. It was cut up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah, you had to get to that perfection.
Right. And the only thing to show up in that diamond is another diamond. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so
Facts.
Eh,
'Cause like
gotta
they say,
respect that.
sometimes, you know, a king needs the counsel of a king.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Sometimes you can't go to your girl. Sometimes I might have to go to my partner because it might be something I can't talk to with my girl.
Well, a woman's not going to understand a man. A man's not going to understand a woman. You know what I'm saying?
not.
There's some things that you just not going to be able to read and be able to give you accurate assessment of what they should do.
And you know what?
You know?
I think that plays a big part in your relationship too, especially with your you know what I mean? Is because like even since like young, bro, like I always wanted to have a relationship where, you know, we all be young. You want a relationship where you feel like you're a man already. So when I became that and got in a relationship that was, you know, serious, you know, I had to really use my mind. Cause like we talking right now, you know what I'm saying? Like shit can go some ways when it comes to communication and you're learning and,
Right.
you know, you doing all type of shit that you want to get better in and shit like that. Bro, it's a lot of dynamics to that shit.
For sure. They're only going to see one. They're going to see one side of the story. They're not going to see both. You know,
Right.
like
Right.
they're going to see it through their eyes, and they don't know and
I
feel
will
what you
say-
feel.
Right. And I will say, you know, my girl, like, she like one of my homies. Like, I could talk to her and sit down and talk to her about shit, but I know that shit that I'm only like, I know me and you, only me and you gonna sit around and
Right.
talk about.
But at
As
the
guys,
right.
You know
But
what
at
I'm
the
saying?
same time, they're going to be able to give you some advice that you need to see because you're a guy and you too blind to see it.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
my guy friend is too
Right.
blind to see
Exactly.
it.
Like
but my partner, yeah, he too blind to see because
Right.
we both thinking like men. Like that's why I said
For sure.
it's the balance, bro. It's really a balance in everything, bro. That's what it is.
And they usually got the logical thing. You know, if you're looking for some logic,
Yeah.
you know,
you know they're gonna bring it down.
Right.
Women are strong.
They're gonna
bro.
check you.
Women are strong,
Right.
bro, and they smart. Though.
They should be.
Yeah, like, bro, you, a man ain't gonna. I don't care, bro. He could get $1 billion, bro. And this is how I know, bro. I seen one of the Rothschilds, bro. I seen the Queen. Son, I seen her talk to that boy like a little boy. You know what I'm telling you? Like telling them, like, I don't know what it is she was telling them, but she would get them straight. And I'm talking about, bruh, this is literally like, I know dude, the dude that she's talking to, I'm like, I know dude got some rank. Like, you could tell.
Right.
Just by the dude standing around him being who he is, you could tell just like, but it was like a video I seen on it was like an off website. Man, the Queen was telling them boy, walk up to them boys standing in a little crowd. Two of them boys straight up was telling them, I don't know if they was handling business the wrong way or however they was doing it. I'm talking about she was talking, I'm like, little boys, and you,
Yeah.
and you. I'm like, oh.
It's like the whenever you in the wild, you think about the feet in the wild, the female runs the show. You know what I'm saying? When you talking about dogs or alligator,
but let me ask you
anything,
this,
female control. Female's usually the bigger animal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and runs the show.
Let me ask you this. Who you think really run the show though?
Well, yeah, no, they do for sure. The thing is
Bro,
that they might not look bigger in size, but their brains bigger than ours.
That's one thing I do know, son. Women run this show, bro, and it ain't even got nothing to do with pussy, bro.
No.
Women run the show, bro. Let me tell you something. If you think about just on a daily, if you got a kid, 2 kids, 5 kids, 10 kids, if you think about it, bro, if you have a woman, and I say a woman, and it's not to take away from nobody else, that's somebody else will live you as a girl or whatever, not to take away from nobody else. I'm not stabbing at nobody. But if you a woman, or you a man that has a woman that actually do what she's supposed to do, and you say physically that she doesn't run shit,
yeah, and more than likely it's not gonna last.
stop it, bro. Stop it.
Right.
Stop. I'm gonna save you that. I'm gonna save you right now. Stop it. Why? It's because, bro, unless you a father that has lost, you know what I mean, his wife or, you know, something like that physically has to take on the dude just to really see what it is she do and the shit she go through, bro, you'll never understand. And I say that coming from a single mom, you know what I'm saying? You dig? Having a woman that takes care of the kids and really hands on with them and really help them with their homework and cleaning and doing this and doing that, bro. This shit, like, that's a lot, bro. Like, you know us, nigga, we gonna work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna put in our 10 hours. We gonna come home. She gonna let her kick our feet. Watch a little TV. We ain't gotta help with no homework. We ain't gotta give them no bags. We ain't gotta, truth be told. Now, you know you gonna do it to help out.
Yeah.
But you already know she's not gonna beg you to do it. So how could you physically say, like, oh, the man is really the superior? He the superior is because of how he's expected to provide.
This is what happens. You go to work, you come home, you don't feel like giving that kid a bath. He jumps in the tub, you got to take a bath, but you feel obligated. You do it when you don't feel like doing it because if I don't do this right now, this woman is gonna kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you get up and do it,
bro. Let me tell you something. Boy, ain't no joke, boy. Ain't
it's
no
true.
Joke. But that's why I say, bro. It's a lot of things, you know. We deal with, you know, we clowning right now, but we deal with real issues. But it's a lot of shit that we really do need to touch on. And myself included, you know what I'm saying? Not to separate me from any of this, myself included. There's a lot of things I feel like we should fix and go forward. Doing
And just
the right way, bro.
think about how different society would be if every time they said, eat that booty like groceries, love that woman like God, how different society would be.
Bro.
Just that one switch, bro. Just that one switch, how different society would be.
Man,
It would be a whole different world, man.
bro. I already know.
It's a mindset. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's all it is.
Right.
Because you have to understand, religion is practice. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's something you're doing every day. When you go to practice, what you do? You practice on, you know what I mean, with the task at hand.
Right.
Like, that's the task at hand. The book, studying, you know, going about what it is you're studying and walking that path of what you're doing. Of any religion. It don't matter. You're walking that path. Whether it's, you know, you got monks that them dudes going in hibernation, bro.
For sure.
Months at a time, you know what I'm saying? So, like it's deep.
I was the same thing. I was raised by my mom, single parent, right? So I looked at life differently. You know, like the same, like the respect, you know, to respect the woman. You,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But some people just don't, they don't know, they don't understand it, they don't see it. But I mean, she's the one who raised me, so I just felt, you know, some way about her. Never gave up. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never gave up. So, and real moms, they're always watching. They never give up. They even when you get older, as aggravating as it is, bro, when they pick up that phone and they call you and you know what I mean? Like, you don't realize they could be gone tomorrow.
What's crazy?
And
you know what's crazy? My mom been talking to me and my sister like we was grown, bro. Since we was like 3.
mm-hmm.
Well, I know damn well we wasn't supposed to be sitting in no front seat at 3 years old. I know
Yeah.
damn. You know, we had a seatbelt on. We had no seat. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, my mom used to run into like grown folks. I was 8 years old, 9 years old. I could sit around a grown person and be quiet and know exactly what they saying. That they talking in code.
Right,
But
right.
I'm not going to sit there and stay in their business. I'm going to get up if I know they're saying something I'm not supposed to be listening to. Even
Right,
though
you
I
know what
understand
time it is, yeah,
I'm getting up,
right.
I'm moving. It's because that's the respect we had. And it's different today is because everybody trying to cater to every feeling their kid has. Like, bro, you trying to, everything he can think and everything she can think and feel, he feels like this or she feels like that. Bro, my mama ain't play that, bro. And that's why our generation, you know what it took to take us out? Drugs and shit like that. But physical respect for our people, we didn't have a problem with that. Because your mama or your daddy or your uncle, your auntie, they going to bust your ass. And dare you to call the cops, because they'll dare you to call the cops and then tell you when the cops come and whoop your ass in front of them.
Right.
Bro, you is not calling the cops, bro. I promise you, brother.
Yeah.
Last thing you gonna do is call the cops.
Right.
And you call the cops where we from.
You're gonna die before you.
Bro,
before they
yes,
get
yes,
there.
bro. Yes, bro. You will not live to see them. So at the end of the day, it's different. Like,
Right.
We was taught different. Like, I ain't end up, in and out of jail here, getting in trouble, this and that and that. And I could have. There's a lot of shit I did, I'm pretty sure I went to jail for. You feel me? Knock on wood.
It's
You know what I'm
just,
saying? Like, I'm just saying, at the
Right.
end of the day, like, it's that serious. But I chose a different path is because those same talks my mom had with me. You feel what I'm saying? And I told them my kids nowadays the same way. And I let them know, I want you to know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them the truth about everything. Now, I'm not going to disclose what I tell them. It's because I don't want to take away from no kid that has to enjoy their life. Or, you know what I mean? I don't believe everything everybody believes.
Right.
I don't believe that this is this and this and we got to do this and that and that. First of all, somewhere down the line, a person either did one or two things. They either use religion to dictate things and control it for what they want it to be, and or they did it to restore or store order.
well,
And I say
and
store
it's
order.
both.
And
It's
that's why
both.
that's why I say and or is because, like, without it, ask yourself this: really, would you be? Like, really, where we, you know what I'm saying? Where would you be? And I say you, would you be? Us. You know what I'm saying? Where
Right.
would we be, bro, without that? Like, you already got, sometimes, like you were saying earlier, that the devil and angel on your shoulder. Sometimes you need that little angel. That
For
little,
sure.
That little bit of, to tell
Right.
you not to do some shit. You feel what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. You need
What
to
is
be
the-
reminded,
what is-
for sure.
What is the truth or not? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this. If it is a lie, I understand you can't tell people is because of how much of history you have on it. But you done figured a way to break your news to the people that lives here and reside in this country. You done found ways, a million different ways to break your news. Bro, fix the shit, bro.
Let me win. In a world where they want you to lose, let me win, love. Let me win. Move with the world on a spin, only in it just to win it, y'all. When I ain't asking for a standout, man up, don't do man down. Stand up in the stand ground in the wind and been the stand up since the sandbox. Never really do the handout. Your handout, that's my handout, and I'm giving.
And I conquered the code, man, I put that on my soul, no handouts. They ain't have it if you asked anyway, I gotta change that for my lineage. Show them something different, man, show them what winning is. And even when they wanna limit you, break all them chains and remain limitless. How you hate on what come out of the mud, breaking pictures instead of dropping the love. Picture paper, don't be watching for us. Hate been around and they stopping at us. Hate been around and they stopping the bucks. I'm getting to it like I'll pass through. Man, you rarely see me when I pass through. I don't see no need to flash you. I'm gonna make